Good morning. Welcome to Samadhi, the Daily Word. And today is March 20th, Tuesday, March 20th, 2018. And Michael with the Daily Word.
Thank you, Alice. Great day, everyone. It is a beautiful day today, and we are going to get started with an incredible word that I already looked and peeked at. So again, today's word for Tuesday, March 20th, 2018. And with that, we take a deep, cleansing, purifying breath, clear our minds, and intend that we listen and feel what we're meant to listen to and feel for our inner direction. And the word for today is guidance. Guidance. I open my mind to divine inspiration. Myrtle Fillmore wrote, quote, "You would not think of closing your eyes and walking around saying that you can't see and don't know where you are going. So why close your eye of omniscience by saying, I do not know what to do? Repeatedly affirm that you do know." With this sage advice, Myrtle reminds us it is never about asking some outside force for guidance. It is remembering and affirming over ever-present connection within divine mind. I'm going to read that again, because that's Samadhi. That's what we remind, and that's what we live every day. With this sage advice, Myrtle reminds us it is never about asking some outside force for guidance. It is remembering and affirming our ever-present connection within divine mind. Connecting within my sacred heart space, I allow a feeling of curiosity to guide me along as I find confidence for my next steps. I relax into the silence where I have constant access to divine guidance. With steadfast faith, I follow where I am guided. With steadfast faith, I follow where I am guided. And remember, that also reminds me of a quote that says, faith without works is dead. So we can have all the faith in the world, but when we don't apply that faith, then we get the evidence of the contrary of our faith. So remember to act, take action on what you know and what you're coming into and what you're remembering. So today's verse is Psalms 143:10. And can you read it? Because I keep looking at the light. and
Let your good spirit, one more time, let your good spirit lead me on a level path.
Thank you, Alice.
Psalms 143:10.
And in the Message, it says,
On the Message, and which part do I read from? Keep?
lead.
Okay, lead me by your blessed spirit into cleared and leveled pasture land.
Beautiful. And would you like to say any reflections on that? Because that's the main word. Because when we first met, the only thing that I told Alice to do, the one thing that I told her to do, is what?
I thought you were going to say it for me, so I'm like, okay. My reflection on this, guidance. It's very important to have good friends and family that help you sometimes along the way by their love and sometimes a word or two to help guide you through that path. But there is no better guide, in my opinion and in my experience, than your own heart. When you really follow your own heart, when you feel that what you're doing is you feel peace. That's how you know.
Yes.
If there's peace within you when you're doing your best to make a decision and you know what you know, then you follow that heart. Exactly. If there's any resistance or you're not too sure or you need to think about it or you need to make a pro and con list, then you go ahead and follow that until you get clarity. And that's why I like the second version, because it says clarity. Clarity to that path.
Yeah. And how do we get clarity? We stop and we stop trying to control or attempting to control the situation. And one thing is, that's my favorite word, because I was always looking for guidance on my path. Always looking into different schools, online schools, and different books, reading books. I always read books, and I still read books to this day, but with a different perspective. So the word guidance really reminds me to come back home, to come back within and remember that my inner being, my core being of who I am knows everything. It is connected to the source. It is connected to everything. And when I relax in that awareness, then what I read and come into out here, the reflections, remind me of my inner truth. So it is that balance. You don't stop, learning out here, because life is a lesson of remembering and learning who we are. But you remember that you have that internal guidance, and when you stop and surrender and you just listen, you don't hear, you listen. You can connect with that guidance within you. And that's what we say in Samadhi, that we're not here as your master, your guru, your teachers. We're here as your reminders, to remind you to tune into that guidance within. So thank you everyone for joining us, and I hope this word helps you today. I know this word will help you today because it helps all our students and it has helped ourselves. Thank you everyone. Have a blessed, wonderful, amazing day. And remember to act on that guidance and to find that balance and harmony from the mind and the heart. Thank you.